What's up, everybody? Welcome back if you've been here before. I'm NeonMushroom. Max is here.
Hi, I'm Max.
Today we're playing some Modern. This is going to seem similar because I'm playing Jeskai Control. I am not the main deck. I am the challenger. We already have it sleeved up. The next few videos are going to be on a totally different deck. Jeskai, quickly, is it's a energy deck with Tune the Narrative, Galvanic Discharge, Wrath of the Sky, Phlage, control cards. You get it. If you want to see more about this deck, check out this video from the beginning of the Jeskai Control series. Today starts the series off of a totally different deck, and it's Max's deck, and we have not played it on the channel even once yet.
Not even once. I'm excited. Surprise, it's a grief scam deck.
Yep.
I'm actually playing NECRO Dominance. We are mostly a mono black deck. I am splashing a Blood Crypt and a single Raucous Theater. There's a couple sideboard cards. There's and that's it. That have a
like
little bit
Molten
of red.
Collapse, just a touch of red. Rakdos Charm for Nadu.
Yep. It's really for the Raucous Theater. Scrying, if I don't have anything to do on turn one, is really just fine. It'll help set up the rest of your game. This deck's game plan, though, is to gain life with cards that say deal damage to something and gain some life, or shield rid, and then pay all that life into NECRO Dominance and draw my deck and deal more damage with free pitch spells.
Yep.
So I've got a ton of free spells that put me down on card advantage, but I'm going to play 4 of the One Ring and 4 NECRO Dominance and try to recoup all of that.
You're just going to buy all your card disadvantage back, and it's going to be great. Kind of a mid-rangey deck with like this combo element. It's very cool. We haven't touched it yet, so I'm excited to see what happens. So the only thing left is Max.
High roll. Let's go low roll today.
Low roll today?
Low roll.
No, because today then I'll roll box cards. High
Perfect.
roll. Fine, low roll. Okay, it's a 7. It's still average.
Same thing you've rolled every time.
8. I guess we're always doing low roll from now on. Perfect.
I get to be on the play so many times.
Well, it is the average.
It is a good
I'm
number.
The pinnacle of average, and that's an average number.
We did it. Your hair's not average.
My hair is sick.
Your hair is
sick. It's pretty dope. All right, good luck, Max.
Yeah. Oh, we're ready? Is it
I'll reveal my companion.
Thank you.
It's energy.
I'm going to reveal Urkarmi.
Sick. That is a companion.
That is my companion.
All right. Multiple counter spells, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a generically keepable hand, so I'm going to keep it. That said, I don't think it's very good into this deck specifically, but we try to keep the game ones as blind as possible and with no actual companions being revealed. I think a 3-spell, 4-land hand is generically fine, so we'll keep.
I'm going to be putting this back.
Not good enough?
You know, it might be good enough. It's only a 2-lander. My end game with this hand is to just cast Shield Rid.
That's not very good against me.
It's not good against you. Do I know what I'm playing?
You don't know what you're playing, but I think you can make an educated guess that most decks can deal with Shield Rid.
Cool thing about this deck I didn't talk about earlier is I'm only playing 14 lands. 15 lands?
15 lands, but you're playing like 9
There's
double face cards.
26 total lands in this deck with how many lands
quite a lot
face cards we have. So really I do have a 2-lander. I've got a grief, but I don't have anything to scam it with, and I got a ton of removal. So on the blind, this has a ton of removal and a grief. I'm going to keep this. I'm on the draw.
Just based on like generic.
2 lands.
Well, it's worth noting that I didn't reveal Gigantha, which is normally the deck that you're going to be the best against with all that removal.
But that could even mean Nadu. And this is a grief plus removal for Nadu.
All right, I like keeping it. To be fair, my hand doesn't line up necessarily perfect against yours either, so it should be a good game. Ready?
Yep.
All right, we're going to lead on Scalding Tarn and pass.
Great. Draw. We're going to lead on a tapped Blood Crypt and not do anything. Go ahead.
All right, we're going to fetch. That tap Blood Crypt actually... Oh, so we know what we're playing against, but I'm trying to like imagine I was playing against empty face opponent, and tap Blood Crypt actually tells me not much without a Gigantha. I'm like, are you Marty, or are you Marty with like some weird double pip in your deck? So, but that means I'm still going to go get a Meticulous Archive and put it into play tap so I can get a scry. I'm not really looking for anything particular, but I'd like to put a Phlage in my graveyard or put a land in the graveyard. Most other things I'll probably keep up top here.
You see black, you might put a Tune the Narrative in the graveyard.
Yeah, I might put a Tune the Narrative in the graveyard.
You're going to cast it on your turn.
Check this top card. It's a land, so we'll put it right there on tap. Draw. Let's go ahead and I think, weirdly, I just want to put a Sacred Foundry into play tapped. I'm shields down for a counterspell.
Sweet.
Actually, you know what? No, I'll do it in this order because you have black. I'm concerned with this. I'm actually going to cast Tune the Narrative right now. Doing this in main phase means that Max can't, like, in response, flash into Orcish Bowmasters and deal an extra point of damage and get 3 power instead of 2. So I think that's just a little bit better. And then, yeah, it does slightly change the land I'd like to play. I'll play this Flooded Strand. Pass 2.
That makes a lot of sense. You can hold open a Spell Snare.
Yeah, exactly.
Draw. Well, we did not draw the Malakir Rebirth. But I'm just going to play a land and pass the turn.
All right, I'll fetch.
Yep.
This time I'll get a Thundering Falls.
This hand would be great if he played some creatures.
Yeah.
Because I have all this removal in my hand. However, I am going to be able to grief and cast a big threat on the same turn and try to get through any type of removal or counter magic.
Wrath of the Skies will be problematic, but if you're able to grief it away and I don't have a second one, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and take a Surveil. Boop. Arena of Glory is cool, but I'm getting kind of flooded, so I'll put it in the bin. Untap and draw. Okay, now it's migraine inducing. I may have drawn a land every single turn this game. It's possible.
You know what?
That means
I have too.
I want to keep surveilling. That's different. You kept a 2-lander, I kept a 4-lander. Go ahead.
Draw. Ooh, does that change my clock? I'm going to cast a Bogart Trawler.
Yeah, my graveyard is exiled.
Your graveyard is exiled. This is just to try to get you off of Phlage
Flashing back
earlier.
Phlage, yeah. Seems right.
Some decks are playing Snapcaster. I don't know if yours is, but it could be. Go.
All right, I'll fetch it your own step. I will get my last Surveil land. At this point, I'm just trying to desperately not flood out. This is not hyperbole. I kept a 4-land hand and I have drawn a land every single turn.
This is my first non-land.
On the bright side, at some point, I'll stop drawing lands if I live long enough. So
And then you'll have the ring and you'll just draw all gas.
Yep.
That sounds really good. You can cast every single one of your answers for all of my threats.
Seems good. Top card. I don't think I actually want Spell Snare. Even though it is a non-land, I just don't think I want it
It
here.
stops Bowmaster, and that's about it.
Draw. Okay, here is a mountain.
The ring?
It's the ring time.
It's the ring.
And I'm actually going to draw a card with it straight away just to hedge against Orcish Bowmaster coming in. So draw this card and then pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. These thought seizes feel less good. And I was a big dum-dum and thought I would draw another land. And I played my Bogart land.
Oh.
Yeah, my Bogart
did you outplay
is
yourself?
gone. I really wanted to double thought seize you this turn, and then there was that. So I'm going to just pass the turn.
You're in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
That's a silly play, Max. All right, we'll lose a life. Draw a card. All right, I need to be mindful of Orky Bow, but we're just going to try to draw 2 now.
Yeah.
No Orky Bow.
Nope.
1, 2. Okay, we'll play a land as Cascade Bluffs. I think it's fine to do this here. I'll just deploy another ring.
Okay.
And pass. I'm going to try to set something up for next
feel
turn.
less good. Draw.
Yeah, it is by proxy. It's very good against multiple copies of Thoughtseize.
Yep. I'm going to pass the turn and move to discard.
Yeah, I'm not going to... You know what? I am going to draw an extra card.
Okay. In response. Orky Bow.
All right. In response, nothing. Orcish Bowmaster's fine.
I'm going to shoot myself.
Yep.
So I can make an Orc Army.
And then Orc Army shoots itself?
And an Orc Army is going to shoot itself.
Got it. And then you don't have to discard now. Untap.
I don't have to discard now.
I'll take one.
That's why we're doing it now.
I'll untap here, and I will draw for turn. Let's go ahead and cast Phlage. I need to be mindful about not dead after all. That is a thing. Meaning I actually might not want to kill that Bogart Trawler, period, for as long as possible. What I will do with my Phlage is hit Orcish Bowmaster. Because if you're not dead after all, that's not the biggest deal. And I'll still gain my life.
Don't have one.
Okay, cool. So I'll gain 1, 2, 3. This goes to the bin. Then I need to make a land drop. No need for it to come into play untapped, so I think we're okay with a Hallowed Fountain. And that leaves me with 7, so I'll pass to you.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw.
Yeah.
Well, we got there a little bit. Let's go.
Start thought seizing me like crazy.
Yeah, I need to. Grief, pitch, fatal push.
I'm going to, in response to grief pitching fatal push, dress down.
Okay.
All right, I'll draw a card of dress down.
Yep.
That resolves.
How many in hand?
7.
7. Sweet. Let's go to combat.
Yep.
Hit you for 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thought seize.
All right, my shields are down for that. So you're going to see, let's try to clean this up a little bit. Solitude, Prismatic Ending, Counterspell, and 3 lands.
I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to cast the other thought seize in my hand right now, too.
Both counterspells?
I need the shield rid to resolve. And it's not going to do it with either of those things. So yeah, both counterspells.
Yeah, both. That seems to be the best thing.
That trade's the easiest for you.
I'll switch this back around, but I will leave this up in the back for you.
Yeah, thank you. I got nothing else. Go ahead.
All right, dress down goes to the bin. Untap. There's no Bowmaster, but yeah, I think I'm good not drawing cards just yet. Take 1 and draw a card. Okay. With that knowledge, let's go ahead and draw 2.
Sweet. I don't have it.
No Orky Bow. Got it. Draw 2. Let's play a basic plains. Red, white. This red will make red off Cascade Bluffs, and this will be white.
Cha, Phlage in time.
Phlage is coming.
What are we killing? Grief?
I think we want to kill the grief.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll leave a counterspell in my bin. And we'll arrange this like so it's easier to look at. I have 7 in hand. Do I need to rush into anything else? I don't think so. No, I don't. I'll pass to you.
Crack my marshlights.
That's good.
There's gonna be a raucous theater. We're gonna try to find something.
Get your own ring into play at some point here would be pretty good.
That would be ideal. Now that I've taken 2 counterspells.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, I might just need to take a turn off to kill Phlage so I don't die. All right, Surveil. It's it's a removal spell.
Fell the Profane.
It is a Fell the Profane. I'm just gonna bin that.
Got it.
Find something better. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. It is a land. I think I'm gonna keep that land. It's a Takenuma. It does things.
That seems right.
Yeah.
Necro Dominance?
No, I do have to play that land.
Okay.
And I have to tap it. We're gonna cast a March of Wretched Sorrow. Exiling a March of Wretched Sorrow. Target Phlage, and it's gonna be 6 damage.
Currently that's 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's
Got
why
it.
I had to play the
Phlage is dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You go back to 20.
I go back to 20. We're gonna go to combat.
Yep.
Swing for 5.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pass turn.
Lose 2 at my upkeep to the 1 ring. And draw for turn. All right, let's get drawn. Draw 3.
Yep.
1, 2,
That's too many things.
3. Let's go ahead and play the Monumental Henge and then the 1 ring. Yep.
Shaw, dude.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one. Get protection from everything, and then I don't think we need to do a whole lot more. I think I want to save this Prismatic Ending for one of his, like a Necro Dominance or something.
You're even holding it up for Solitude.
I'll just go to discard and actually pitch Sacred Foundry.
Sweet.
And
sure? Pitch a fetch land. You don't have anything else to fetch with it.
Both, because I have 9 in hand right now.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Go ahead. We're going to cast this Phlage the
That's
hard
a
way.
lot of spells. That's disheartening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Necro Dom.
Funnily, I just don't have the answer for Necro Dominance at the moment,
wow.
so you get to do it.
Okay. Well, I'm not attacking because it doesn't do anything. I'm going to go to end step.
Yeah.
There's a
Necro Dom
trigger.
triggers. Yep, the trigger resolves.
I think I'm going to pay 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That was exactly
No, you
10.
can't do any soul spiking.
I can not. I would kill my own things if I needed
Yeah,
to.
you could do that.
Yeah. Really, I'm looking for like an Orcish Bowmaster.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You've been through
I do
only
have to
one
discard
so
some
far?
things. I know those 3 are going to the yard.
Okay.
Or exile. Exile. There's another Necro Dominance. Oh, I gotta get rid of one more. A land.
A land going to exile?
Yeah, into exile.
Got it. Something you
Okay.
can do.
Oh wait, my maximum hand size is 5.
It is. You
It's
have to
even
discard
less.
2 more.
Yeah, and you almost have enough for that Phlage poo.
Oh, yeah, I will.
You will.
On my turn, easily.
Yeah. So Bogart Trawler is gonna go. Another Necro Down is gonna go. All right, go ahead.
Got it. Good to go.
Good to go.
Draw a card.
Yep,
No Bowie?
I do.
You do have it?
I do, but I'm not gonna do it now. You have protection.
I see. That makes sense. Still at your end step, I will cast Tune the Narrative.
Yep.
Go up to 4 energy. Draw another card.
Yep.
Still at your end step, I will cast Tune the Narrative.
Yep.
Go up to 6 energy, draw a card. So we have enough for a Phlage now, easily.
Easily. With stuff left over to
Correct.
flashback with Snapcaster Mage.
And I do need to represent that burden counter because when I untap, I have to take 1 and go to 7.
Yep.
And draw for turn. All right, this feels like a decent spot to be here. What I'm going to do is...
Really?
Yeah, really.
Because you still have all 3 of those down there too?
I'm going to tap for white.
Yep.
I'm just going to go ahead
Wrath of
and
the
cast
Skies?
Wrath of the Skies. I'm going to not pay any extra. I'm just going to make X equal 3.
I'm going to cast a Malakir Rebirth targeting my Bogart Trawler.
Counterspell.
Okay, it's gone. Boy, that would have been cool.
Yeah. Probably should have sequenced it the opposite way, honestly, to save the counterspell. Then I'm going to... it wouldn't have really mattered, I suppose.
Oh, you know, we got to go back.
To what?
I have a Necro Dominance in play. This is a bad move.
The Necro Dominance is getting blown up. Oh.
It would just exile my Bogart Trawler.
So this counterspell is in my hand. This is on the stack, and I
yeah,
do not
so
tap blue.
I'm not
Good
not doing
catch,
that.
Max. Nice.
Yeah, it all just gets exiled. Everything just gets exiled.
Got it. You don't know
Including my
about that
tokens.
counterspell.
And you don't know about that Malakir Rebirth.
Correct. Then I will... yeah, it's probably just time to do that. Red makes red with Cascade Bluffs. White here.
Phlage time.
It's Phlage time.
It's Phlage time.
Cajun Phlagian? Think so.
It's Phlage time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll leave. Nope, one more. I'll leave Counterspell and Wrath of the Skies in the bin. Target you. Go to 10, you go to 7. That leaves me with a perfect grip of 7, so I'll pass to you.
And a turn. Orcish Bowmaster.
Spell Snare.
It's gone.
Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Whatever you're doing, you have to do it now.
Thanks, homie.
Now, Max.
Well, this is a black card that pitches to Grief. So we're going to start with Grief, Evoke, pitching of Fell the Profane.
You see my current hand plus Counterspell, Galvanic Discharge. Pretty tough. I'm gonna take a Counterspell.
It's gone. I'm gonna cast Malakir Rebirth target.
I'm gonna Solitude your Grief.
It's gone.
You gain 1, 2, 3. We do it that way to hold up mana for this Counterspell because I think Max wants to make a ring real bad here.
I want to make a ring real bad here.
Yeah. But I think instead I'm just gonna kill you.
I think I'm gonna try to cast this Shieldred.
Shieldred?
Resolves. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Kill Shieldred. I'll go up to 6 and down to 1 energy. Untap. Well, no, I'm running low on cards. Draw 2. All right, now I'll untap.
I'm literally dead
2.
on board. You have a Counterspell. I can't draw 2
Draw,
things.
attack for 9, trigger, and then just cast another Phlage.
Okay.
All right, game 2. That was tough. You kind of fell behind the beat of all my permission there, unfortunately.
I did.
But there's always room for game 2, baby. We get to sideboard. And I think we actually both have like not that much for the matchup.
There were some other lists that were playing Disruptor Flute. The one that I posted didn't have a Disruptor Flute. It seems really important in this matchup.
Maybe there's Disruptor Flutes in your sideboard.
Okay.
I think Max put Disruptor Flutes in his sideboard. Don't worry about it. Check the description below. We'll be right back.
What I meant is they're already in the list.
Max, why don't you go first since you're the highlighted deck
I'm the new
today.
deck. Let's go. Okay. We are bringing out some really bad removal. Fatal Push doesn't hit anything. I can hit maybe a Subtlety if I have a fetch land, but this
you can hit
has
a Phlage if you have a fetch, but like it's a temporary answer.
Bad. Phlage is just going to come back. I'm also cutting 1 March of Wretched Sorrow. I know I can deal with Teferi, but I have to spend a lot of mana to do that. I'm going to just try to attack it or Thoughtseize it away. We're going to go with our discard plan. And I'm cutting 1 Bogart Trawler. It seems weird to cut one of our lands. That goes down to 25 lands and 3 Bogarts. So I think that's plenty. We're going to
still want to exile that graveyard, but like once a game. My deck's not a graveyard deck. I just do some graveyard stuff.
And if I can hit Phlage or a Counterspell with a Surgical Extraction, we're bringing in better graveyard removal.
Yeah, or just like some lines, Thoughtseize, hit the 1 ring, Surgical Extraction, the 1 ring. That I'm in trouble.
That seems great.
I'm in danger.
Disruptor Flute is coming in. I know I'm a 1 ring deck, but I'm going to be naming the 1 ring or Wrath of the Skies. Make him spend a lot of mana on Wrath of the Skies.
And
that's
then,
what I got.
And he's doing 4 for 4. I'm doing 5 for 5. What I'm cutting first, Dress Down. We actually saw it be okay in the game we just played. I flashed a Dress Down in response to, I think, a Grief and just left it in play.
Was that this game?
I think it was either this game. I think it was this game. If it wasn't, it was a practice game. But it comes up. It's okay. We don't hate having it on our main board. We're taking it out for just general...
Consign.
I have a better way to trigger abilities. I'm bringing out 2 Spell Snare. They do hit the Bowmaster. Max's deck does not have nearly as many creatures as other Bowmaster decks do. So my Galvanic Discharges, my Solitudes, my Prismatic Endings are not stretched nearly as thin in this matchup as they are in other matchups, making Spell Snare kind of a clunky top deck. Plus, if you ever get your engine online, I need my top decks to be good. If I start ripping Spell Snares after you've resolved NECRO Dominance, it's lights out. 2-2 in the narratives. It's a Bowmaster deck. We still have to respect Shieldred and the Bowmaster. And we don't need to overload our Wrath of the Skies in this matchup because a lot of the time, by the time it's time to Wrath of the Skies away at NECRO Dominance, we can either pay to get the energy or a Galvanic Discharge is taken out of Bowmaster at some point or something. We're bringing in Teferi. Teferi can do a lot of cool stuff in this matchup. Bounces expensive spells like Shieldred, but mainly NECRO Dominance reduces Max's maximum hand size to 5. And one of the ways that deck circumvents that value loss is by putting a bunch of soul spikes in their deck. If there's a Teferi out, you can only cast things at sorcery speed, so you're unable to unload all your soul spikes and stuff at end step. And that's really good. That's Teferi's main mode, actually, is to slow you down from...
It's good for you.
It's really good for me.
It's not good for me.
No, it's amazing for me, though. I'm bringing in lieu of the Spell Snare, which are kind of awkward, clunky counterspells, I'm bringing in a 2nd Subtlety and a 2nd Force of Negation. They're good. This counters Shieldred. This counters everything that draws cards. We like that. Consign to Memory can just hard counter the 1 ring. NECRO Dominance is actually not Necropotence, so you don't pay for activated abilities once each time. There's a trigger that happens at end step, and if I counter that trigger, into Windmill Slam a Wrath of the Skies, I'm in a good spot. And then Consign to Memory can also like counter the first Bowmaster ability.
We were talking about bringing it in instead of Dress Down because you can counter a Grief.
Exactly. And then if you were planning to use a Not Dead After All or something, it's like womp, it's stuck in your hand now. You can't use it. And it can consign Bogart Trawler.
It still sacrifices itself. You're stopping the thought.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. So you still get to do the thing, but you only get one card of your choosing. So I get to keep. It makes it slightly better for me. Also, this is probably not going to come up, but I'd say 1 out of every like 30 games in this matchup before it comes up, where if I'm on the play with Consign to Memory, there are just going to be some games where I just like turbo out of Phlage with Consign because I can counter the sacrifice ability. So if you went down to a low hand size and you're planning on using NECRO to buy back into the game, here's a 6/6, you're going to take 9 every turn. That's the plan. And I won game 1 putting you on the play.
Hooray!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, not a land, not a land, not a land, not a land. 7. It's not a land. I'll keep.
I'm going to keep this too. I'm on the play. I got to say that first. I've got a Necro Dominance. I got Ring. We've got a whole bunch of lands that come into play tapped or hurt me a lot.
Seems solid.
That's okay. I'm going to start with a upside down Malakir Rebirth.
The Malakir Mire, as it were.
This one
is it a smoky back sleeve?
It is.
Just leave it out of a double. Or we've got doubles right there. We'll be back after these quick messages.
Okay, I have a Malakir Mire. Go ahead.
All right, draw. We'll do a simple yet elegant Raugrin Triome, not Parlor. Sweet. Go ahead.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Bloodstained Mire, pass.
Draw. Let's do a Cascade Bluffs. I think makes the most sense. And I'll pass to you.
Crick.
We
don't need the Blood Crypt because we didn't bring in any red cards. So basic swamp.
No Raucous either. Just
I'm going to cast a Bowmaster.
Aw. Yeah, it resolves, unfortunately.
Ooh. Bowmaster.
Ouch.
Okay. Make an orc.
You got it.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. 2. We're going to bolt myself with this Bogart Trawler.
All right, pause the game. I need to get out because I think Melissa's bringing me dinner. Did you hear those knockings? You got the door? Let her know I'm trapped. Max is back.
All right, I'm back. I have to refill my tea.
This tea with orange juice?
Yeah.
Yeah, refill it with orange juice. Thank you, neighbor, for bringing us meatloaf. All right, what else?
The weather. It's a sick day, dude.
All right, you're on your second main phase. What would you like to do, Max?
Is that where we are? I need to pay 3 for that. We bolted that in. I'm going to try to cast a Necro Dominance.
Necro Dominance resolves.
Oh my god.
I just don't have it.
That's so great. I would like to pay 4 life.
Yeah.
Before I go to discard, we're going to Soul Spike you.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
With
1, 2, 3, 4.
And a Grief and a Sorin.
Grief, Sorin, Soul Spike me. I'm at 13. You're at 16.
Everything's exiled. Go ahead.
All right, you're moving through your end phase. I'm gonna go ahead and Galvanic Discharge.
Bowmaster.
Floating a red. Not that it matters because I'm just gonna go to my turn. Untap and draw. Let's go ahead and play a mountain and pass to you.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Don't draw.
Yep.
How many hit?
I have 6.
6. 1.
1's good.
Check.
Ouch.
Grief you.
Grief me. I'm gonna cast Invert Polarity.
Oh no. I hate that.
Goomba is Roomba.
It won't be.
Rats. Could I counter it?
It's countered. Go ahead. End of turn.
Do you want some cards maybe?
I'm going to draw 3.
11.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Okay. Let's do.
God, am I glad you didn't take that.
Shock would have been good for me.
Yeah. It's gone.
Go ahead and get that out of there. Pass to you.
Draw for reals.
Yeah, draw for real. Necro Dominance takes away your draw step, so he finally gets to. 1.
Let's go. The ring.
Rats. It's good.
I have protection from everything. I'm going to draw a card.
Yep.
And I'm going to play a Bloodstained Mire and pass the turn.
Untap and draw. I see your ring. I raise you a ring.
That's a ring.
Okay, I would like to draw a card.
I will allow it.
I would like to play a fetch of my own. This is a Flooded Strand. Go ahead.
I'm going to crack this and go get me a Raucous Theater.
Raucous.
I have nothing to do on 1 mana right now.
Makes sense. Love to see it.
Adding a very slight splash to this deck seems so minuscule to be able to get a Surveil.
Yeah. Well, some decks aren't even playing the colors out of their sideboard. They're just playing fetches and Surveil lands.
Yeah. All right. Surveil. It is a Thoughtseize. You have protection from everything. It's
I do.
going to the graveyard. Untap. Upkeep. I take 1. Thank you. Draw. We're doing all of the things. Well, we want to do as many things as humanly possible this turn.
Makes sense.
We're going to play a Phyrexian Tower.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. We're going to play Sorin.
Sorin's also pretty cool.
And I would like to try to play a Shieldred.
Shieldred is pretty cool.
Neat. Let's draw.
Respond.
Yeah.
We're going to grab some red source and shock it into play because I have a response to you gaining 4 life. Here.
I couldn't kill you this turn.
Cutsy, I'm aware. I'm going to Galvanic Discharge Shieldred, gaining 3 and paying 5. But you draw 2.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have extorted Sorin by sacking my Orc Army.
Could have done that.
I should have done that, huh? Oh, well. I have Ring Trigger on the stack.
Yep, you are drawing 2.
Drawing 2. Pass turn.
Untap and take 1 to my ring.
Mm-hmm.
You love to see it. Draw. Okay, let's go ahead and start by drawing 2 off the ring. 1, 2, and then I think I'll cast Tune the Narrative. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Draw a card. Then land for turn. I guess we'll do an Arid Mesa. And then I suppose we have to fetch, which is a little painful. But we'll get a basic Plains. There he is. Boop, boop. Do. Tap for white. And white. And cast Wrath of the Skies where X equals 2.
That happens.
All right, you are up.
Okay. It's gone. Orc Army's gone.
Bye, Orc Army.
All those things happened. Untap. I take 2.
Yep. Down to 7.
Draw.
Come on, Phlage.
How many do you have in hand?
I have 4.
Wow.
Magic the Gathering cards. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know.
I need to draw cards. I also need to not die to my ring. And I don't have a Shieldred in my hand.
It's a shame.
It's really a shame. This is rough. All right, well, we'll start with drawing cards.
It's good. Draw 3.
Draw 3. Okay, that's a thing.
Re-in up on the ring could be good too.
I drew a Surgical. It doesn't do anything just now.
It does not.
It does not. Basic Swamp is going to start me off with being helpful, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try to... I need to make sure I have enough black cards to pitch to everything. Thoughtseize.
I believe I'm dead. I don't know you have the Soul Spike, so I'm going to Force of Negation the Thoughtseize.
It's gone. We're going to try to do as many things as possible. Do you have to pay...
All you have to do to kill me is resolve the Soul Spike.
I know you're bringing in more
Yeah.
Force of Negations. I'm going to play around you
True.
having another Force of Negation.
Very true.
By getting this Grief back from the graveyard with a Takanuma.
Yep.
Yep.
Pitch cast
mill
the Grief.
3. Oh, there's Shieldred. Well, we're still getting Grief.
Bangers.
I'm going to pitch cast this Grief.
Yeah, you
by
see
pitching
Prismatic
a
Ending, Galvanic Discharge, and Scalding Tarn.
So nothing that stops Soul Spike. Great. I will Soul Spike you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And I'll gain 4.
And what are you taking with Grief? It does technically matter.
Hold on. I think I can Malakir rebirth it too.
Yeah, Malakir Rebirth Grief.
Yeah.
Yep.
Malakir Rebirth Grief.
So take both my spells.
Take both of your spells. I will lose 2. And I will be Soul Spiking you. Yeah. There you go.
Passing?
Passing.
All right, on tap, upkeep, trigger, the One Ring.
Is there a Solitude in here?
There's not.
Is there something that could stop you from dying?
Consign to memory.
And I can't. I have a Surgical in hand is what I kept as my last
there's
card.
no consigns in the bin.
Yeah,
So we're
well,
trying to
I
just
tapped
draw
for-
into
I
Consign.
need to tap like that
Good?
so I don't die. Yep, that's fine.
Activate this with the trigger on the stack. A 1, a 2, a 3. Nope.
Okay.
We're going to game 3.
Game 3.
I'll be on the play, though.
Sweet.
All right, Max. Cut me. Do. Cracked 7, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a reasonable 7. Really, this deck doesn't have cracked 7s. It's just like all playable or not playable 7s. But I'll keep this hand.
I have 0 lands and 0 MDFCs.
Oh,
That's weird.
sucks to be you, I guess.
Better 6.
Better 6.
All MDFCs.
That means your hand's all lands and spells.
Yeah. I'm going to put back a Soul Spike and try to keep on land, Thoughtseize the ring. Let's go.
All right, here's a Flooded Strand. Go ahead.
Untap. Okay, draw. Let's go. Raucous Theater.
Yeah, surveil.
Surveil.
While you're surveilling,
I'm going to keep that right there.
I'll grab a Meticulous Archive and surveil myself. There he is. I will put Solitude into the graveyard.
Sweet.
On tap.
Yep.
Draw. Let's do a mountain and pass to you.
Draw.
Top of black. Do a thing.
Thoughtseize.
You see the One Ring, Counterspell, Prismatic Ending, Subtlety, Snapcaster Mage, and Force of Negation.
Well, we definitely have to try to grief scam now to get some of that shit out of there. How do I do this? Okay, we are going to take the subtlety to start.
To enable the grief scam?
To enable the grief scam. We're going to go get ourselves a basic swamp.
Basic swamp.
Wow, there's a bunch of you.
There's only 4.
Oh, that's right. This isn't just
there's a
straight
bunch of
mono
basic
black.
swamps. There's not a bunch of basic
There's a bunch
swamps.
of fetch lands that search for basic swamp. Should we put an herb org in here when I run out of fetchables?
No.
6 vegetables, 6 fetch lands?
Maybe.
That's plenty. All right. Exile, Fell the Profane to evoke a grief. We're going to take Force.
It's gone.
And then Malik here rebirth it. And take... God, I'm going to take Counterspell.
All gone.
I'm going to try to ring you first.
Got it. Good.
Go ahead.
Draw.
I'm pretty sure the Jeskai decks of right now can never Prismatic Ending a grief.
Not without splashing like a hedge maze or something.
Yeah.
Plains and pass to you.
Oh man, you're really close to that. And tap up, keep draw. 3U, play a land. Go ahead.
I have fetched. I'm at 16. Draw. Go.
We're doing it first.
I
know
think so.
everything but one.
Everything but one.
Tap up, keep draw. 3U.
2, 3.
I'm gonna shock in this Fell the Profane.
You mean bolted in?
Bolton, and cast a 1 ring.
It's good.
It's good. I'm gonna draw a card now.
Yep.
I have protection from everything. Pass the turn.
Draw.
Is it a ring?
It is. Go ahead.
It's not a ring to
It's
cast.
not castable.
Oh my god, I take
one.
one off of my ring.
Yep.
Right, untap, upkeep, draw. We want to draw more cards. So let's draw more cards.
Draw 2. Yep.
None of those say Thoughtseize.
Rats.
Rats. 3.
10.
I'm going to cast this Bogart Trawler because you have a Snapcaster Mage. Do you want to do anything before I do that?
No, Snapcaster doesn't make anything castable,
Doesn't
so it's
do
all
anything?
gone.
Okay, it's all gone. And we're going to go those guys. Pass the turn.
End of your turn, I will flash in Snapcaster Mage.
Yep.
Untap.
Yep.
Draw.
Ring in time.
Nope. No ring yet.
No.
But Prismatic Ending.
Prismatic Ending.
Trawler.
The Trawler.
Attack
It is
for 2.
exiled. I will take 2.
Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep. I will take 2 more.
Yep.
Draw. Ooh, a Soul Spike.
Ew.
Does that kill you? Pretty close, but not
it's
yet.
Damn close, yeah.
It's damn close. What do we want to do? We want to go. Let's draw some cards.
Yep. 3.
That's what we want to do. 1, 2, 3. More answers. Neat. Let's go to combat. Hit you for 3. Let's cast 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to cast something so I don't just lose. Oh, hold on. We're going back. First main phase. I think I figured this out. You don't have anything open. I'm pretty sure you don't have a counterspell. I think I can figure that out the hard way. Can I just kill you this turn? I can't just kill you this turn. It's so close. Soren.
Soren's fine.
Okay. I would like to pitch cast a Soul Spike, target you, pitching a Necro Dominance and a Malakir Rebirth. Those are exiled.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Move to combat.
Yep.
Beginning of your combat 3. Okay. Beginning of post-combat main phase. Trigger.
Solitude
Dead.
Soren. Don't love getting rid of the Phlage to do that, though.
Did I gain 4?
You
I
did
need-
not.
I
You
need
should
to
be
gain 4.
11.
Thank you. Phlage is gone. That's how you dig back into this. Interesting.
If you can't replace that ring, it's going to start
I
getting
got a
weird for you.
March in my hand.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And I've also got a Shieldred in my hand. We're going to pass the turn. I'm going to flip this
This is
thing.
gone.
Oh, that's gone. That's exiled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to... Yep.
Draw.
Did I gain 2 from that?
From
Or
what?
1 from that? I need to gain 1 from
You
that.
need to pay a mana then.
No, from you exiling it with Solitude.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Combat. 2.
2.
Phlage you.
Phlage me. Not grief.
You. Phlage goes to the bin.
Yep.
Pass to you.
I'm going to cast a March of Wretched Sorrows. Our target is
It's
Snapcaster.
the only good one.
And I'm debating whether or not I pitch this Malakir Rebirth just so I gain more. I think I will. So let's gain 3.
3 Snapcaster's very dead.
Very dead. Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Lose 3.
Down to 7.
Down to 7. Let's draw a card. Let's play a land. Let's cast a Shieldred right now.
It's good.
There's a Shieldred. I'm going to draw 4. Gain 4.
Gain 8.
8, thank you.
Yeah.
It wasn't 2 black cards in a soul spike. That's so sad. Let's hit you for 3 though.
Take it.
Pass the turn.
Untap, draw, take 2.
Okay. Is it a ring? Do you have to pay life to play the ring? Pitch cast ring to play the ring.
I will pass the turn.
Okay.
That's my hand.
I'll untap. I'll take 4.
No. Just, draw 5 first.
Draw 5 first.
That way your life never goes down,
Okay.
Or something like that.
Yeah. I'm just going to draw all these cards. I'm eventually going to be drawing 6 cards this turn, and we'll just say that's it. I'm at a lot of life total. And then I'm just going to cast an Orcish Bowmaster. I'm not even going to attack you.
Oh.
Okay.
That hurt.
That did hurt.
Here's the worst part.
That's a land.
Oh, nope, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Wow.
If I had 4 more turns, I could have got there.
Wow.
Yeah, that was sweet. I think this matchup is probably like kind of close.
You needed to draw land number 4, period.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just didn't have it. Kind of developed poorly. Keeping on fetch land planes was a little weird, but being able to get a surveil land plus have like action for the early game seemed fine. But I got punished because you
Grief.
You griefed me.
I griefed you.
Yeah, he took.
I didn't have the grief.
He eliminated 3 spells from my hand, and they were good ones.
Yeah.
I kept on like, I'll have Force of Negation.
That Raucous Theater saw grief.
That's
was
quite
what
good.
I kept on top.
But all right, if you like that mono black deck, the good news is we got some more games with mono black coming very shortly. The bad news is this video is over.